Hello, my EQ family. Welcome back to Ask Dimyas. Today, we're diving into a topic that's impacting nearly everyone right now: uncertainty and change. From layoffs and leadership transitions to global tension and personal pivots, people are feeling stretched, unsettled, and unsure of what's coming next. But here's something I need you to hear clearly: uncertainty doesn't have to equal instability, and change doesn't always mean loss. Sometimes it's a signal that growth is trying to break through. As someone who's led in high stakes environments, from combat zones to corporate, I've come to understand this. Uncertainty is a trigger, not a truth. Emotional intelligence teaches us that our brains crave control and predictability. So when things feel uncertain, anxiety often rises. Something we can do is to name what we're feeling, because labeling emotions reduces their intensity and keeps you from being hijacked. Change tests your self-awareness. When the environment shifts, you're forced to ask, who am I without the title, the routine, and the plan? And what you need to do is to take time to reflect on who you are and ask, what am I carrying today? This allows you to respond rather than react. You can't lead others well until you learn to manage yourself well. And that comes with self-management. That means pausing before responding, managing your tone, and knowing your triggers, especially in high stress and uncertain moments. Empathy matters more now than ever before. Whether you're leading a team or raising a family or just trying to be a good human being, people around you are also facing unseen battles. So you need to tune into them and tune into yourself. Listen to understand and not just to respond. I know it feels like a lot, and maybe you're wondering, am I really built for this? And can I adapt to all of this change? You can. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to be emotionally available for what's happening around you. You were created with capacity, mental, emotional, and spiritual. The key is learning how to tap into it and how to regulate it. That's the power of emotional intelligence. So here's what I want you to do this week. I want you to check in with yourself daily. Ask yourself, what's in my control today? Our minds tend to drift towards the worst case scenarios and everything feels outside of our reach. EQ begins with self-awareness, so give yourself the space each day to ask, what am I feeling right now? This isn't about ignoring any problem. It's about narrowing your focus so you can act with clarity. And when you control your inputs, your attitude, and your effort and your energy, that's where your power is. This practice also builds resilience, and it stops you from spiraling, which helps you lead yourself with purpose. And then practicing the pause, taking the time to just breathe and choose your response. Most damage, personally and professionally, doesn't come from what happens to us. It comes from how we react. The pause is your power move. When you stop and breathe, even for 5 seconds, you interrupt automatic emotional reactions and give your rational brain time to re-engage. This is self-management in real time. It turns reactivity into intentionality and can completely shift the tone of a meeting, a conversation, or even your day. And stay connected. Whether it's with your team, your spouse, your inner circle, let people know where you are emotionally. Emotional agility comes from connection, not isolation. It's easy to shut down when things feel uncertain, but isolation creates distortion. You start believing things that aren't true, and emotional tension builds under the surface. But real strength is being able to say, here's where I'm at, and here's what I need. This is social awareness and relationship management in action. Don't underestimate the power of a 5-minute check-in, a vulnerable conversation, or even a simple, I'm working through it. People respect transparency more than perfection. You've got what it takes to make it through this. Don't let uncertainty rob you of your vision. Thank you all for showing up for another Ask Dimyas moment. I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody.